Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful rainy summer's day out here in West Vancouver. It is day 8 of our sprint to get this tyre service van ready, this mobile tyre service van ready before the 15th of September so we can start servicing people in this area. Today was a good day though. Two very important things happened. The first one is we received our power unit. Our EcoFlow, they call it a battery generator, but basically it's just a unit. It's a battery with a inverter, 3.6 kilowatt with 3.6 kilowatt surge, so it can deliver 7.2 kilowatt, which is more than enough for the tire, all of the equipment in the van, the compressor and everything. And it's got 3.6 kilowatt hour of service, so I'm pretty sure, confident it will run for the whole day. I do have a little bit of an electricity background and I've calculated it all also with my tools, so I'm pretty confident it's going to last the trick, and it's expandable, so if I need more power I can just add batteries, which is great. But we'll unbox that now. Let me first tell you about the other very important thing that happened. I had a meeting this morning with guys that run scheduling software, and I mean, that is such a cool system that they have, especially for a mobile service unit, because obviously one of the biggest issues that we have with this mobile service is not actually changing the tires, it's the drive time. So if I have one client in Lions Bay and after that a client in Deep Cove, now there's like 45 minutes to an hour drive time between the two clients, and that's wasted time. So what this scheduling tool does is it allows me to book people in a certain area. So I can say I'm in Lions Bay on Monday and Tuesday, so if somebody enters their address, it will only make those 2 days available for them to book, which is absolutely brilliant. That was one of my biggest headaches, is how am I going to get around the scheduling, that we don't schedule all over the place and we don't have to do it via phone and like, oh, where do you live, blah blah blah. This is such a slick system, I must say. I'm very impressed, and we're definitely going to go with that. So things are coming together. I also got notification that my tire machine and my wheel balancer from China will be delivered by FedEx on Friday, August the 15th. So next week, well, 7-8 days from now, it's going to land, which is brilliant. And the floor that I ordered should be ready in the next couple of days. So like I said, puzzle is going to get started. We're going to start building the puzzle very soon. All right, so let me show you this quickly. Let's see what's in the box. Sorry, I just opened it. I haven't. That's one thing about the whole EcoFlow system, is they actually, it looks the part. Which, I mean, doesn't necessarily mean it is the part, but it definitely does look the part. It's almost like getting an Apple product in the mail. It's everything is nice and cool. Okay, so we've got a car charger, we've got a charging cable from the, to plug it into a plug at the wall. All right, this thing is actually quite heavy. Obviously, it's got a 3.6 kilowatt hour lithium battery in it. Wow, I gotta say, they do a really nice job in the packaging. All right, let's see. I think this weighs about 50 kilos. Oh, yes, okay. It feels like it does weigh about 50 kilos. Luckily, I've got some size. So let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the EcoFlow system. I gotta say, I mean, look, these guys have gone out of their way to make something that looks super professional. And the beauty of it is that it's got an app, so I can check it on my phone, I can track it everywhere. And it's also, they did think about everything, honestly. What also makes it really cool is that, yeah, it's just, it's a complete unit, which makes a big difference. The thing is, if I'm going to, this is where you expand, so you can plug in more batteries or more units if you need more power. It's got like a little generator that looks exactly the same, that you can buy separately. And what that does is it allows you to, when the battery gets to a certain point where it's too flat, it auto starts the generator and charges itself. We're not going to go that route yet. But what I wanted to say, what makes it really awesome, is the fact that I'm not going to need to put a switchboard or a power system in the van, because the thing is, if I was using some of the other energy systems with batteries and I built it myself, I would have needed to put switchboard and a whole electrical system in the van to run it. With this, it's all built into it and it's very safe. So all I really need to do is actually just plug it in, plug the machines in and lay the cables. I mean, that's really cool. Look, at some stage I will probably do proper wiring in the van and make it more permanent, but for now this is perfect. And then what I also did is I got the little alternator charger. So this is, you wire it into the van and you connect it to the battery, so whenever the van is driving, it charges the battery. And this was really not bad. I think it cost me $3,400 for the whole setup. Obviously, you know, if I had bought stuff off of Alibaba, I would have had much bigger units for the same price. But this is a local operation, although I suppose most of it's still built in China anyway. But if there's a problem, at least there's somebody that I can go back to. And the reviews that I saw online of this unit is actually really good. So there we go. A good day, all things considered. We've got our power system sorted out. We've got a lot of other things going. All right, folks, I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. We're getting close to the time when we're going to start the actual building. Woo!